The Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA, has issued a show-cause order to Gabriel Go, head of its Special Operations Group Strike Force, following his actions during a clearing operation on March 25. The controversy stemmed from a viral video wherein Go was seen berating a Quezon City police officer for illegal parking. In a statement, MMDA Chairman Attorney Don Artes emphasized the agency's commitment to accountability and due process. The MMDA has also reached out to the Philippine National Police and other agencies to ensure coordination and prevent further tensions. To further discuss this matter and other pressing issues, we are joined by Senator JV Ejercito on the show. Good morning to you, Senator.
Yes, Gretchen, good morning. Good morning to all your televiewers. Ganda umaga sa inyo lahat.
Okay, Senator, binatikos niyo po itong nangyari dito kay Gabriel Go at sa isang pulis na si Man Felipe of the Quezon City Police District Police Captain. This isn't the first time that the Gabriel went viral or has been posting videos of clearing operations. Ano po yung masasabi niyo dito sa incidenteng ito? Is this distinct, clearly distinct? And wasn't he on his regular clearing operations?
Well, Gretchen, I was also a former mayor and I understand the challenges of every day of putting order, especially in Metro Manila. Napakahirap talaga niyan. Yung enforcement, marami rin talagang pasaway sa kalye, no? And I experienced all of those when I was mayor. But ito pong kay Gabriel Go, when I saw it's not, as you mentioned, it's not the first time, no? Yung sa police officer, what really the police officer was already apologetic, and yet he was still berating him. But Gretchen, yung two other videos that I saw were about two senior citizens, dalawang matanda, no, na tumirik yung sasakyan nila, and then it was towed, no? It was supposed to be towed, hindi naman niya kasalanan. But for me, Gretchen, enforcement is really, I appreciate his passion for enforcing the laws and order in Metro Manila, but a little bit of humanity would not hurt, no? Lalo na po yung na ko doon sa matanda na tumirik dahil yung baterya, so nakaharang yung L300, and yet tinuluyan pa rin niya, no? Sa akin, 'di ba, paano kung tatay mo 'yon? Lagay niya sa sarili niya yung sarili, 'di ba? I commend his passion, no, but I think it has to be with proper decorum and proper approach, Gretchen. I think he wants to be like Colonel Bong Nebria. But Colonel Bong Nebria, I remember, has the stature, be a mayor, a colonel, and he knows what he is saying, no? Hindi ganyan yung approach niya. So, sa akin na, I am hoping that Mr. Go would try to improve, no, next time yung kanyang approach po, no. I commend his passion, but I think he doesn't, if power doesn't have to go into your head. I've been there also, being a former mayor, I understand the challenges. Gotcha.
Are you calling for calm and composure? And speaking of the processes in doing that, is it legal to be actually videoing an operation? I mean, this is MMDA, this is not police operation. Pero meron po ba tayong batas tungkol doon o meron po tayong regulations tungkol doon na nagla-live yung mismong authority involved?
Well, I think, Gretchen, that's the also it plays a vital a crucial role, no, yung alam mo naman tayo, even politicians for that matter, pag merong camera, iba na yung action, di ba? Pag naka-live tayo. So, that's also one thing with Mr. Go. Ano bang gusto niya? Maging vlogger ba siya or to enforce the laws, no? Because Gretchen, we have to be realistic about it, that if it's live, you really behave differently. No? Kumbaga, you are for the views. You are conscious of your audience. no? So, yun lang. Dapat pag-aralan din po niyan ni MMDA Chair
Mhm, mhm,
whether itong pag-video on operations would be allowed because I don't think it is effective, no? Maaaring nagkakaroon siya ng funds, kung akala niya nagkaka-funds siya, but I think
mhm,
it's ano minsan tulad nga niyon, as I mentioned earlier, Gretchen, those two old senior citizens that he accosted, na tinuluyan niya, no, para no one is above the law for him kahit na matanda ka, pero a little bit of humanity, masakit
mm,
masakit sa
mm.
puso panoorin, tao pa rin pa naman tayo, Gretchen.
On the other hand, it can be argued that it does promote transparency over the operation. Itong video na to mukhang galing din sa kanila, no? Pero on the other hand naman, you are also putting in public private individuals. So I think that's a good thing to look into. But the Gabriel Go has said that he has an intention to visit Napolcom. Nangyari po ba yung meeting na yon? Parang he was on his way and there was an apology expected. What do you know of that?
From what I heard from Commissioner Ralph Calinisan that one apology would have settled all the issues. So I really don't know. Probably it did not push through, no, Gretchen. That's what the last thing I heard from Commissioner Ralph Calinisan.
Well, Police Captain Man Felipe of the QCPD is expected to file a case for violation of the Data Privacy Act against MMDA official Gabriel Go. That is the latest on that. But let's go on to other matters. Speaking of videos, nakita rin natin yung video nung road rage sa Marilaki Highway nung isang araw. I mean, this isn't the first time that we're seeing that happen. Pero kayo, madalas po kayo, kasama rin kayo doon sa motorcade, ano? Doon sa
Yes.
Marilaki Highway. Madalas ba nangyayari yung ganito? Kasi may nakita ko sa comments na mayroon talaga doon na parang nagka-cut ng mga lane ng sasakyan. I mean, what information have you gotten from your own circle of riders in Marilaki Highway about what happened?
Well, Gretchen, parang ano nga, no, yung mga road rage cases have been happening frequently recently. Probably it's because of the weather also, no? Napakainit talaga ngayon. In fact, ako nga, I refrain from riding right now from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock, no? Napakainit. Probably it has some effect to the attitude of riders and also drivers, no? At so hindi lang naman riders, no, pati yung drivers din. So ang sa akin lang payo ko, being a rider myself, I drive also, being a cyclist myself, a little bit of patience, no, yung kumbaga hinga na malalim muna bago gumawa na ano, it will kasi kung pairali natin yung init na ulo, it will lead to further problems, no? And itong video that you're talking about, the shooting incident, unfortunately, nagkaroon na shooting incident of the guy who was driving a Fortuner. Parang, ano lang it's just a simple, nagkatama kayo, Gretchen, nagkagitgitan lang yan. Kaya lang, I think both were at fault, no? Na sana pinalagpas na lang nila, no? Sana wala nangyari ganito. Naghabulan pa, no? So both sides, and then tumigil. Yun nga lang, gun ban ngayon, hindi siya dapat if you have a weapon, you have to think twice. Dapat for self-defense lang talaga yan. It's never really intended to harm anybody. So I sympathize with the riders, pero sayang, no? Itong nagda-drive ng Fortuner, the businessman. Yeah, kawawa yung anak niya, even his wife, no, who was hit. So a little bit of patience is needed, especially at this time, Gretchen. No, ako rider ako, I understand the predicament of riders, especially in this heat right now. Talaga napakahirap din.
Actually, nakapagtataka yan kasi pag dinadaanan natin yung lugar na yan, malawak yan. So, walang
Yes.
masyadong traffic along that bend. Pagkatapos ng buso-buso, masarap nga mag-ride dyan no? So,
That is
nakapagtataka
correct.
talaga bakit nagkagit-gitan pa dito. But do you think we have enough teeth in the law to actually stop these events from happening? Yung ganyan na I mean, syempre road rage, hindi naman inaasahan, uminit lang yung ulo. Pero pati yung mga pagvi-video, katulad nung Superman, yung nagsusuperman stunt dyan sa Marilaki Highway. How are our motorcycle legislation or our laws do we have enough teeth in the law to punish acts like these?
I think, Gertrude, we have enough laws, no? It's just a matter of enforcement. Like yung sa Marilake, as you mentioned, I'm sure you're familiar with that. You are correct, no? That is a wide lane, no? Maganda, enough room for everybody. And Marilake is the Rizal's top tourist drawer, no? Kasi napakaganda dyan, nice views, nice coffee shops and everything. Unfortunately, the past few years, some, hindi naman lahat ng riders, so there are some, yung mga pasaway na who are performing stunts, who are trying to make UC Marilaki as a racetrack, which should not be. That's why, Gretchen, few months ago, together with the riding community, with Kuya Kim and others, with the PNP, we had make Marilaki safe ride again. No, but right now, I would like to commend the HPG, the Police Provincial Office of Rizal, and the LGUs now for enforcing order in Marilaki, and they have been manning checkpoints right now. So at least now, I'm hoping that we can make Marilaki really safe again kasi sayang yung Gretchen yung yung mga coffee shops, pop-up coffee shops, restaurants. And a lot of families go there really. Couples, families really to enjoy the views, no? So I'm hoping that mawala na talaga itong mga pasaway. As a rider myself, I'm appealing to them not to make treat Marilaki as a racetrack. Meron tayong racetrack, hindi yan racetrack. No? We have to enjoy the views and respect each other. Respect the riders, respect the drivers, and especially the families that are going there.
Maybe more police force, constant presence of police would help. Tama po kayo, no, dun sa kung saan nangyari yung Superman stunt, ay pinagbawal na yung pagtambay dun sa may Manukan, malapit lang doon. At saka, ngayon nakikita natin, pero syempre there are concerns over how long this could actually last. Diba?
Again, Gretchen, I think it's also yung mga naging dyan, yung naging practice because there are a lot of camera, yung mga photographers in those areas. So, yung mga riders na iba, they're performing their stunts or trying to show their skills kasi nga for the views din. So, yun din ang naging problema dyan. It's for the views. Pag may camera talaga, nag-iiba yung behavior ng tao eh. So, yan yung mga sigurong pagbawalan na because it's not doing the riding community or the motorists any good, Gretchen.
The landscape is definitely changing from police or MMDA operations moving over to motorcycle stunts in Marilaki Highway. Very, very performative. It does make you that way, but mga bagong problema no, na kailangan tignan dahil na rin sa pag-usbong ng teknolohiya. Meanwhile, maraming salamat po. Marami pa tayong tatanungin pero wala tayong oras. Sa susunod na lang po, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Gretchen.
Ingat lagi sa ride. Senator JV Ejercito on Morning Matters.